Hey everybody, Ross here and welcome back to another video. Now a little while ago you may remember we did a comparison sort of versus mode with the Mad Catz TE2 Tournament Edition fight stick against the Razer Panthera Evo, and as you can see the one I've decided to go for and keep as part of my collection is the Panthera Evo. Now, in today's video, what we're going to be doing is talking a little bit about customizing the fight sticks. Now, if I lift this up so you can have a look at it, as you can see, we have already created a bit of a custom artwork underneath the plexiglass here. And what we're going to be doing today is a little bit of a tutorial, sort of kind of first time run through, and how to actually modify the components. Now, we're going to be switching out the Sanwa ball top, and we're going to be messing around with some of the buttons as well. So in the background here, we have some very funky looking Sanwa arcade button in purple. So it's going to match the overall color scheme, and we have a color coded ball top as well. So we're going to have a lot of fun. I've got screwdrivers, I've got tools. We're basically going to be having a lot of fun just getting into the real gubbins on how easy it is to customize this bad boy and do a little walkthrough for you as well. So stick around, we're going to have some fun and let's get going. Okay everybody, here we are with the top-down camera view of the fight stick, and as you can see, you're really getting a better look at the custom artwork. We've got Donatello here in this really funky, almost neon purple and pink color scheme. So as we just mentioned, we're going to be placing the ball top here, and we're going to be replacing these two buttons here for accent colors, and that is what they look like here. So really cool. This once the whole thing is put together, it's going to look pretty awesome, and I can't wait to dive in. So first things first, we need to pop off this plexiglass here, and it is fairly straightforward. There's a screw on the bottom, so we're going to flip the stick over, pop this off, and then the plexiglass should come up, and that will actually give you a better look at how to actually even replace the artwork. If that is as far as you want to go as an owner of a fight stick, maybe you're just getting into them, maybe you're not entirely comfortable with replacing components. Again, I'm a little bit nervous. This is my first time really venturing into this level of customization, but even just popping out your own custom artwork is super easy. So let's dive in here. So we're going to need, let me see if I can remember, we're going to need a screwdriver. So if I flick that over, you can hopefully see just here, there is a little rubber bung right into there. So you need a screwdriver that goes all the way in. Pop that off. That is a flathead screwdriver. So that will take out the stick, and then hopefully everything should just pop off. So let's do it. We have a very handy little extender because we're going to need that to get into there. So that is basically going to extend your screwdriver. And standard, let's fish it out here. There we go, just a standard little Phillips. Don't know if I was going to pick up on the camera, probably not. It's just a flathead screwdriver. Beg your pardon, not a Phillips. A Phillips is a crosshead, a flat head screwdriver. So let's just flick this over. There we go. Pop that like that. And I'm going to stand up for this. And that should now screw completely off. There we go. One ball top off, we'll pop that to the side. And before this pops off, we were going to need to unscrew some six little screws, which are there, and 3 on the bottom as well. Now these are tiny Phillips screwdrivers, so we may struggle a little bit with this. Okay, so for this section, you're going to need something with quite a long, narrow nose to the screwdriver, and that's where something like this is really handy. These are little modeling screwdriver tools, so really handy to get deep into that tiny little hole there, and it's going to be fine to unscrew these little screws as well. You can hear them all just falling out. Be careful you don't lose them. You've got to keep track of these little guys because they are super tiny. So as you can see, we've got 3 there, the other 3 dropped on the floor. Again, put them off to the side in a nice little, either a little sandwich bag or a little dish of some kind as well, and that should be absolutely fine. Ah, I'm forgetting, we've got a little tiny screw right there. That's why it wasn't coming off. So last thing now, we've got all the 6 screws out. This little dude right here. Wonders of video editing. There we go. And as you can see, because we got all the screws properly off, we can lift the plexiglass straight off and pop that to the side, making sure it's not going to be sitting anywhere that could get damaged. And this is where you get a really good look at the custom artwork that I created for this fight stick. Now it's obviously kind of stuck a little bit to the base, but there we go. You just peel it off, and then underneath, there you go, that is the stock fight stick artwork that it comes with. Again, that just lifts off entirely as well. I just keep it there as somewhere to keep it. I want to keep it good, I want to keep it nice and flat. But basically, there you go, that is a shot of the fight stick that is, you know, looking a bit naked. And also something quite industrial cool about it, even just like that. Now, if you wanted to keep it just like that, all you'd have to do is just put the plexiglass back on and do those screws in again, and then you're good to go. But if you want to create your very own custom artwork, such as this Donatello edition Turtles artwork that I created, then you can go to the Razer website and you can download a template guide. And if you've got a picture editing package such as Photoshop, or heck, even Microsoft Paint or something like that, you can even create your own ones, set it up into the template, again, print it off at home, get a really nice sharp scalpel, and then basically just cut out all the little eyelets very, very carefully, being obviously extra careful not to cut yourself because a scalpel can be quite dangerous. And that's you good to go. You can basically switch it out, make as many artwork fascias as you want, and it's a lot of fun. I was playing around with having a set of 4 for each of the turtles, but I'm kind of partial to this almost like 80s neon version of Donatello, so I'm going to be keeping that for a little while. And the next up, of course, is the buttons. So we have to take the entire fascia off. I'll put the custom artwork to the side because I don't want that to get damaged. And what we do now is basically we have another bunch of screws to take off. So we have 1, 2, and there's got to be more than 2. So we've got the main one there on the top, there we go, and then we have ones in here as well. So it's 3 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and that should basically give us access to the internals of everything, which in turn should allow us to easily switch out the buttons and of course the ball top. So let's go. Well guys, there you go. Unfortunately, we were not able to fully customize the fight stick by the inclusion of these 2 buttons here. We wanted to really swap them out and have these awesome looking purple Sanwa arcade buttons and put them in there, and L1 and L2 respectively, and it would have set off the ball top and the rest of the design just in a fantastic manner. But as you saw, we were really struggling to basically unscrew this case and get the top entirely off and get access to the components. It is really, really not a stick designed for proper fully modding, fully customizing, which is really bizarre considering that they've made it easier, like super easy to pop off the artwork and create some custom designs that way. But they've taken a step backwards versus the original Panthera that gave you access to switch out all of the components from the fight stick, the gate, the buttons. It's a really, really bizarre decision, and it is quite, to be honest, quite frustrating and again disappointing. But well, we got kind of halfway there, or 3/4 of the way there. We have a really cool piece of artwork on the cover underneath the plexiglass, and we have this really awesome, nice new ball top as well. So overall, it's still a very, very sick looking fight stick, and I'm really, really proud of it. But I think going forward, I'm going to be looking at alternatives such as the Nikon Daija, or even trying to pick up one of the original Pantheras going forward as well, just because of that fully modifiable you know, access to components on the alternatives, and some are cheaper as well, which is kind of really strange. Anyway, enough of that. Overall though, I do really, really love the fight stick. I love using it. It is a great fight stick. There is no question in that regard. The components are quality components. It is just that lack of access to mod out those buttons and that fight stick and that joystick, which are a little bit disappointing. So guys, thank you for watching. I'm Ross from Gamer Tagged. Do remember to give us a like and a follow and a share. Help us grow our little channel. And if you have any questions or comments, then do feel free to put it in the comments. We'll reply to as many as possible and try and answer anything that you want answered. And stay tuned. See you later. Bye bye.